In this video we're going to take a look at how to do page breaks in Word 2013. Page break is simply a command that you put in the middle of the document telling Word that you want any text following that command to be at the top of a new page. And there's a couple of ways to do it. So let's say that I want this paragraph right here that says in another moment, I want that to be at the beginning of a new page. Now there's two places I can choose to put the page break. I can put it here, I can put it here, and one of those is better than the other. And there's a couple of ways to do this from the menu. One is the insert page break, and if I do that I get a page break down there. And another one, I'm going to undo that, so that's pretty straightforward. Another one is to go to the page layout tab and go to breaks here and choose page break, and again it forces that down to the beginning of a new page. And if you have your show hide button pushed in here, which I recommend doing whenever you're doing stuff in Word, because it'll explain to you why your document is formatted the way it is, you'll see this little page break item here, and all that is one character that is telling Word to go to the beginning of a new page, but it shows you all of this so that you know what's actually there in the document. And this can be deleted. You can go to the left of it and hit the delete key. I'm going to do a Control Z here, or you can go to the end of it, and now if I want to go to the left and delete what's to the left, I have to use the backspace key, and that'll also do it. And notice it's stuck an extra paragraph mark in here. Okay, we can also go up here and we can insert a page break, and when we do it up there we get this extra paragraph mark here, and you have to go in and delete that. It's not a big deal, but that's basically the difference between putting it up here or putting it here. And again, let's go here. I'm going to click and hit the delete key, and hit the delete key again, so now I'm back where I was before. And again, you can do the same thing here on your page layout tab. Go to breaks and insert a page break, and we'll go back in here and delete it. And the other way to do it is to go to the end of a line here and hold the Control key down and hit enter, and if you do that you get this extra paragraph mark in there. But Control Enter is the keyboard shortcut for a page break, and inserting page breaks is something I do fairly often. That's one I think that's worth memorizing. So let's delete that again. We'll go to the left here and hit the delete key, hit it twice to get rid of that extra paragraph mark that got put in there. Now another thing that is related, let's go back here. I'm going to do Control Enter again and hit delete there just to make sure I get back up to the top of the page here without an extra paragraph mark. One thing that does is it can introduce a lot of white space here, and actually I've got a screen here that has nothing on it, and you can tell Word to collapse all of that white space here by going to the gap here. I'm in print layout view, and if you go to the gap between pages here and you double click, it will get rid of the header, at least get rid of the header and footer. Let's try that again. Let's close that. Yeah, let's try that again. Double click. Okay, I missed it. I actually clicked, must have moved up and clicked in the footer in the header. And so if you do that, there's my page break, and we had like over half of a page of white space here. And now that white space is still there, Word is just not showing it, so it's a little bit easier for you to see more of your document. And if you want to bring it back again, actually if you go do a print preview here, all of that white space is still there. Let's go back up, and there's the first page with all that white space down at the bottom. We'll go back and cancel that. And if you want to get it back again, you can just go double click here on the line, and you'll get that little two-headed arrow. And if you double click, it brings everything back. So that's kind of a useful thing to know if you're doing page breaks as well. And we'll take a look at some other kinds of breaks in another video.